All right, here we go.
All right.
So, Mr. Siraj, tell
Hi.
us a little bit about where you started your thesis process and where you've gone from there.
All right. So I started off,
Not
and I
even.
knew from the get-go. I just knew I want to do something with firearms. I'm spending 2 years on this. I want to do something with what I'm passionate about, firearms. So that's what I started off with. Go to Google, type in firearms, and of course, I already knew. Getting the picture.
Sorry.
I already knew that with firearms, there's a very, very large debate. Have them? No. Restrict them? No. Good? Bad? I didn't want to touch that.
Alright.
I didn't want to go into an argument of which is right, which is wrong, anything like that. So I just started off and saying, okay, well, let's look at the stats. How many people are murdered? How many people's lives are saved? Things like that. So that's where I started, looking at that. I looked at firearms in the home, what it's like in having children around firearms. I looked at firearms in a more broad sense. How does society, sorry, view them? How are they? What do they? Why do we perceive firearms like we do? What is that perception? That's where I wound up for a little bit, just looking at like, well, how do people present them in the news, on the media, video games, TV? Why do people see firearms like they do? Because there's two very radical, different perspectives. Some of them believe that they're very dangerous, very deadly, no one should have them. Some people believe they are good. And this all can come from different areas and things like that. And that's what I've been looking into primarily, just this little evolution of where firearms are in our society.
Alright, so what have you been researching lately and what do you plan on researching in the coming weeks?
Well, recently like I said, I've been looking more at like how firearms fit into our society, what our society thinks about them. Recently, I think I've been looking more towards kind of what firearms look like in our society. Not like, the big scary black ones or the your grandfather's double barrel shotgun he hunts quail with. Not that kind of look, but well, what does your grandmother think of firearms? What does your aunt? What does my friend's mother who is a hunter or her father who's a gun collector? What do they think? Why do they think? I've been kind of looking at that, and I think with that and everything I've already looked up, all the numbers, everything that I've already dug into, I can look more towards deciding, okay, well, what are firearms doing here in America? Why are they here? What do they mean to us? Why is it that we have gun control now? What was it back then? Why is that here? Because many other countries have either restricted, banned, made it hard to get firearms. Why is it such a big deal in our culture? Because it is. It's one of those things. People say, let's ban all firearms, take them all away. I'm like, you cannot, because it is a part of our culture. That's not me speaking from a bias. It's just a part of our culture that you can't take away. Why is that there? That's where I want to look, I think. What is a firearm in an American society?
So just curious, what happened with your like guns in the home idea?
Well, you know, I figured that was a little bit too specific and really too it's all relative. My
Alright.
children might be, yes sir, no ma'am, know everything about firearms, train with them their whole life, like they're little Marines or whatnot,
Like you.
or not, exactly, just like me. Or they may not be. They might just not know their parents have firearms, and they just, the parents don't really know much about firearms. Have one for home protection, put it in a drawer, child finds it, parents get upset, best case. It's very relative to say, here's a solution, here's a way of looking at it, what should we do? I just thought that maybe it would be better to invest my time somewhere else where maybe there was a more clear path of which I want to take. So that's
Alright.
why I kind of backed out. I've changed my topic a few times. I'm changing it right now, and it's but it's something that everything I look into, I'm at least interested in. But I want to find that one thing that I know I can take and make my own.
Nice. Nice.
Any other questions?
I think that's all
All right.
for
Well, thank you.
today.
Thank you, Mr. Petty. It's been an honor being on the show with you. I look forward to filling you in on my progress.
All right.
Thank you, America.
Bye.